Good morning, you big beautiful knucker, you. It is Thursday. We are very dewy and glowy. Yeah, just finished creating my Instagram reel, so go have a look. It's Christina Godet, or the average.boiler. It's where I just am fully transparent about my workouts, my regime, where I'm at for my recovery, and also a little bit about discipline and mental resilience. The reason it came up was because I've been asked a couple of times about where I get my dedication from. What do I do? Who do I listen to become inspired or to stay focused? And, you know, honestly, I write everything down. I like looking back and seeing the workouts I've done, or the heart rate that I was in, or the calories burned. Just not because I use the calories burned as, ooh, I burnt that many calories. It's just a number, and I try to stay at that number or greater than. So I look at yesterday's, and let's say, and I don't know, these are just numbers because I don't know, but let's say I did 40 minutes and I burned 300 calories. So this week I'm only doing, say, 40 minutes. And so I want to stick near that 300 calories. So I stay on my treadmill and I increase my incline or my speed until I feel like what I'm seeing, it register for what I've burned thus far, will get me closer to that number. Does that make any sense? Let me know. But yeah, I like Huberman. He sometimes has some things that make me think. Not that I necessarily agree with everything, because I don't. And that's not me to argue with a Stanford professional, but I have a different perspective or a different spin or a different experience on some things than he does, and he's open to talking about them. Same thing with Joe Rogan. Though I don't like to get into all the heavy with all the politics. Sometimes, man, you just need to dive down that rabbit hole and see what pops up. And there's a bunch of influencers on Instagram. I like watching their workout tips for specific movement, or people for working around injuries, people for hormonal balances, people for digestion, nutrition. I listen to a lot, okay? I'm in my vehicle all day, every day, and I usually just have something spinning in the background other than just listening to tunes, which sometimes a girl just needs to rock it out. And I have my own little dance party. But yeah, I do like to write everything down, and then I can go back and I can look at my calendar and be like, hell yeah, all those boxes are ticked, and the ones that are not were pre-planned. I don't deviate from it because it's written down. It's just like my to-do list at work or at home. It's like all these things need to get done. So create space in my schedule to get them done. Now, creating space in your schedule actually does require a little bit of effort. You need to, well, I guess I need to do another chat about that another day, because otherwise this will get really long. But the plan is the plan. Follow the plan. To deviate from the plan actually requires more effort than just sticking to it. Took a colleague for lunch yesterday. As we were driving, he was like, ooh, how about Firehouse? I haven't tried it yet. I'm like, perfect, let's go. So we went, There's nothing gluten-free, nothing plant-based. They have a vegetarian option, but like, I don't do cheese. Not my thing. So he ordered his food. And he looked at me, he's like, "You're not gonna eat?" Nah, dude. Not for me. And he's like, "Oh, okay, well, I'll just get this to go then." And I'm like, no, dude. Like, you do you, I'm good. I'm gonna stop at Starbucks after. And he's like, "Okay." So he ate, we talked, we went to Starbucks. I got what did I have? I had a venti, shaken espresso, no classic syrup, almond milk, cinnamon powder, and stevia. Figure it's about 50 calories. Not really important. The coffee calories don't count. The almond milk calories do. So I have that factored into my macros. I just had half a cup less later with my last shake of the day. My choice. Now, I can make those choices on the fly because I've been doing this long enough that I know where I can change my macros. For somebody that's not familiar with that, I don't recommend it. But also, it does require effort. And if you're not going to take the time to figure out where you can and cannot shift things, then you cannot shift things. Ask your coach. If it's me, great, we'll work together. Otherwise, if it's somebody else, ask your coach. I need this in my life. And let them work it out for you. Other than that, stick to your plan. Always be accountable and transparent with your coach, because at the end of the day, they know. They've created the plan to have a result. Okay? So when there's deviations, we can see it. You're not fooling anybody. I don't know why you feel like you need to lie about it. So just don't do it. It'll make you feel better, and you won't release as much cortisol through your system by stressing about it, okay? Anyways, chin up. Peace, love, and an ass kicking when you need it. Bye for now.